Cloud. Okay. There we go. Awesome. So thank you so much for agreeing to have a little chat. So this is Tammy Plett, and she was our client this summer, and she's working under Coach Lori. And we shared you shared your progress pictures with us, with the success that you'd had in your first 3 months of working with us. And for financial reasons, you couldn't continue to kind of finish off the job, and now you're back. So first of all, thank you, and I'm so looking forward to getting you to those results finally. But I just want to hear, like, in your words, like, what was your experience in that first 3-month phase? I know there was a lot, right?
Yeah, I learned so much in those first 3 months. And just like you talk about, and just like people respond in conversation, what? Eat more food to lose weight? Like, how does that work? And I know, you teach that, don't be overly concerned because you may gain a few pounds as you are teaching your body to eat the nutrition that it needs before you can actually start losing the weight. And I think also in this age genre, we have a hard time like accepting that, right? Because we've spent so many years eating just a little salad and, doing all these things to try to help keep ourselves so that we're not gaining weight, or that we're thinking that we're losing weight. So eating more food was difficult.
Yeah.
And even starting out, I think I started out at 1950 calories. Oh my gosh, I was so full all the time.
Yeah.
Like I had to do protein shakes just so, because I had to drink my calories and my protein a lot of the times because I just was too full to actually eat a chew meal.
Yeah. And that's kind of the point of the protein, right? It becomes difficult when we're trying to increase calories, but that's definitely a strategy. So, do you remember what you were eating before, like calorie wise?
Before I started?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, like, I'm on 1645 now, I think. I know I wasn't even eating that much. I wasn't even eating that amount of calories, because now I'm still full.
Yeah. So I think a lot of women are just scared that they're going to gain weight, right? And so what was your experience? Because everybody is different. Everybody does have a different experience, and some will gain, although it doesn't always stay. So you lost, if I recall.
I started losing immediately, which blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. And it wasn't so much looking at the scale, is realizing, oh, this fits a lot better now. Oh, this is looser. Oh, my love handles are going down. Look at that. How is that when I'm eating all this food?
Yeah, eating more calories. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think another in this area of our lives, like I wish I would have had a better before picture. Like I didn't have any full pictures of me with tight clothes on. Because why would I do that?
That's not uncommon. Yeah. Like I don't have any pictures. I don't get pictures taken of me. And if I do, then they're shredded immediately.
Well, and I have pictures of me, but nothing that would show anything that is tight enough, fitting enough on me to actually really show what the difference was. So even a little bit on the before and after, when I first started the program, and then at the 3-month mark, it does show up, but it really doesn't.
Yeah.
Like it's like trying to explain somebody a picture when you can't just really explain it, you just have to experience it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So inches were amazing.
You did. You lost a lot. And that's really just the power of of bringing in that protein, right? Which is why we're always like protein, protein, protein. It's like, yeah, okay. But it does have that effect on the body because we're taking down inflammation, proteins, anti-inflammatory, and we start to see inflammation go down, but we also see like the body just kind of tightens on itself with the protein, less water weight as well. And then, as long as we're drinking water and just kind of making sure that that's like flowing through. But yeah, you did. Are you freezing a little bit, or am I freezing?
No, I can see that my screen is freezing a little bit, but it was super important to me for the strength training. And I had enough weights and I was able to do it at home. And that's what I wanted. And so like getting back into that on a regular basis, because I was very unregular, which is not helpful. Getting back onto that on a regular basis was super helpful. And there were like the weights that I had to use to be able to build up. It was just perfect for me to be able to do it at home. Now that I've come back again, I can no longer do it at home because I have surpassed that weight amount. And fortunately, my new job, I have a gym there that I get to go to. Yay!
Yeah, you've outgrown your weights.
Yep, I've outgrown my home weights and had to move it because that's what I was thinking anyways, is, oh my gosh, I'm going to start this program again. I really need to, I'm going to have to go join a gym again because I can't just collect everything.
Yeah. I still vividly remember our call, right? And I knew, right? I'm like, she's so close to what she's doing, to how she's going to get results, stress, you had a high stress job and you were going through a stressful time. And the thing that stuck out to me on that call was like, I know I can fix the nutrition, right? That's the easy part. And like, get her going on a weight program, right? That's the exciting part to me, is just like, it's just like, if we could just do this, right? We start to alter the body composition. But the biggest piece for me, it was that stress piece, like a little bit of the stress piece, but you had said, it is time for me to do something for me. And that's like the thing that stands out. You're like, you know what? It is just my time. I need to do this for me. And it really has to be that moment when you're like, you know what? I do have to make myself a priority here. I am. And you said, and I am worth it. And I will spend the money and I will do it.
It's an investment in your health.
Yeah.
It really is. And even these 3 months that I haven't been part of the program, I've been kind of willy-nilly. I've done some, I haven't been consistent. I know that I have gained a few inches back. I gained a couple of pounds back. And so now when I was able, that was like the first thing. Okay, that's it. I got to get back on Kathy's program because
nail it down.
I have more work to do.
Yeah.
And I need to have that. So this is my first week back. I've done 3 workouts already. I'm still working on the walking part because I have an injured foot, but that'll come.
Yeah. I'm excited to have that gym, that gym experience. But a lot of people are like, you know what, I can do this on my own, right? I don't need coaching. And the goal is to have you where you are going to be able to maintain that on your own, but first we have to get there, and then we're in maintenance, and then you can have way more freedom. But like you said, like, it's like, kind of fell off a little bit and did that. Did you find it hard to like kind of shift your lifestyle?
Coming into the program?
Yeah.
No, I was excited. I needed it mentally so much that it was an easy shift for me to do that. So, and that might be different for somebody else, but I like to work out. I love food. I'm such a foodie person. I love nutrition. I love to cook healthy things. I'm always trying to tweak recipes to make them more appropriate for me.
Macro friendly, yeah. Your enchiladas, right? Guys, she makes her own enchilada sauce. I'm like, what? Wait, don't you just take it out of a can? She makes her own. And then, oh, what was the other thing that you made too? What's like sriracha sauce or something like that? What did you make? It was something that you were going to make for Labor Day weekend. Or a coleslaw, or yeah, it was coleslaw dressing. That's what it was. I'm like, don't you just, what is coleslaw dressing?
Like, those are simple. Those are super simple.
I know. I'm the convenience cook, so.
And to me, I would rather make something in bulk, put it in the freezer. And I have cans of enchilada sauce. I've bought coleslaw dressing before. But if I have a bagged cabbage salad, there's convenience, right?
Yeah.
If I have a bagged cabbage, shredded cabbage, and we're going to use it as a topping, but yet I need to still use the rest. It's so simple to just throw the ingredients together for a dressing. Plus, I know exactly what's in it.
Yep.
I can put that in my Fitness Pal, and it goes well with a lot of other things, even meat.
Yeah. And I'm sure you saved a ton of recipes in my Fitness Pal. So that's key too, is just having that stuff ready so that you're not always like, oh my God, like searching for it. Right.
And taking the time was key for me, taking the time to learn my Fitness Pal, because I dabbled in it here and there before, but I hadn't really, and I learned early on, nope, I absolutely have to pay for a membership because I want it exactly dialed in.
Yeah.
I need to have exactly what I'm logging and the exact numbers. So taking the time to sit down and figure it out, do that rather than watch a show or scroll Facebook or
do it a commercial, right? Because it doesn't take that long, it does take a little bit, but not that I'm advocating that you have to pay for my Fitness Pal, but the advantage is that it will show you, like if in your lunch or your breakfast, it's going to show you where your macros are. And people will just get overwhelmed, I think, by like, they just log as they're having the foods, and then they get to the end of the day and it's like, oh, I still need 40 or 50 grams of protein, right?
Yeah.
You learned that. That's an idea for everybody. Let's do it, right? Let's see what it looks like. Log for a couple weeks, and now we can see. And you were like, because I remember, I forget, because you came to all the calls, right? And you were just like, oh my, I was down 30 grams, and like, what do I like? And that's how you learn, right? That's how you learn. So yeah, you really embraced the process, for sure. And so that definitely helps, like that mindset piece helps as well. You're a super positive person. You're just like, I'm doing it for me. This is what's going on. And so it does make a difference when you're undergoing something, rather than being, I just need to get in shape for my son's wedding, like, right. That doesn't help, because then after the son's wedding, now what? What did we do all this for?
Yeah, the motivation's gone.
Yeah.
So my motivation is I'll be 60 in January, and I want to be in the best shape of my life.
Oh my God, I love that. So yeah, I love that strength piece, right? You've outgrown your weights, like that. So it makes me excited to get you strong and build, and just build out that frame a little bit, and really tighten that body up and get those shoulders up a little bit more, and have some nice strength and get those shoulders and booty and abs going. So I'm excited. What else do you want to share?
And my screen's frozen.
I can hear you.
There we go. Okay. I know, like, I was searching for something because I was very frustrated. I've done a lot of different programs. I've gone to another gym, and I did that for 1.5 years and didn't have as much success in 1.5 years that I had in 3 months with your program. Awesome. There's just, when you're ready, you're searching, but you still don't know what's going to work. And so when I'm typing in menopause and I'm watching different people talk about different things, products. I've been on programs before where the products that I'm using, they work really well, and I have had success, but you have to continue on those products. So for me personally, I was looking for something non-product based, that I didn't have to rely on that it was just strictly food and working out. And that was going to be my success in that. So the word menopause fits in the struggle of nothing works anymore.
Yeah.
What I used to do in the past doesn't work anymore. And the different diets and programs out there that aren't menopause focused for us menopausal women, they may work for other people, but they just didn't work for me. And I was extremely frustrated and very, you have that.
It's disheartening, right? Because you're like, why?
And that's how you gain more weight. Because I have that F it attitude.
Rebound, yeah.
Whatever.
Right. If you're working out and busting ass and then nothing's working, then why the hell? Like, and I hear that a lot, right? And I might as well just be fat, right? And I hate that resignation, right? Because it doesn't have to be that way, So no, I'm really excited that you came and you found me on TikTok, right?
Yep, yep. On TikTok. And for me, this is not only the physical journey and the physical transformation, but it is so helpful emotionally and mentally. So we talk about the different things that we go through in this stage of life, and kind of our ups and our downs. And I've been a super positive person my whole entire life, but I have really struggled this last couple of years, and I noticed the difference in myself. And so being on something, eating the foods that are good for my body, getting enough protein, is helping my cognitive, my mental stability, my mental wellness. And I very much needed that.
Yeah. I don't think we realize like how, so always being on a diet, always depriving our body and not giving it like the optimal calories, like that has an impact, but I don't think we realize that impact where we don't have great moods. We don't feel great. We don't have great energy, right? We don't realize like we're not pooping every day, or, don't kind of tie that stuff in until it's like, all right, now wait, what happened here? How did this happen? Right? We start to see that weight gain that just won't go away, and that seems to get our attention. But it has been like, it's a kind of a slow roll. And then once we start reversing that, then those symptoms do go away, and it's not magic. It is nutrition. It's working with your hormones, because if you're not supporting your metabolism in your body, then we're not working with the hormones. And those hormones are just little messengers that will say what your body is going to do, whether, it's going to store fat or whether it's going to burn fat, or moods, and just like, it's just so tied into everything.
So interwoven into all of it. And we don't pay attention. We don't pay attention to it. Like, why am I having such digestive issues? And so you start taking all these different things for your digestion, when if you dialed down your nutrition, that would help your digestive system.
Eat an apple. Oh no, we can't eat an apple because there's carbs in there. Because that's what happens, it's like, oh nope, I don't eat carbs, no sugar, no fruit, like it's just like insane. I'm not saying that you were doing that, I'm just kind of going on a little rant, but that's what we do, is we start taking away things that really we need to have for our bodies. So no, I'm excited. So
I'm gonna have a beer tonight because I have room in my macros.
Calories. Yeah, that's a very good point too, that you can have whatever you want, right? You can have enchiladas, you can have coleslaw, right? You don't even necessarily need to make it like you do. All right, so what is coleslaw dressing again? What is in it?
Mayo, lemon juice, celery seed, mustard. That's all I can remember.
Is there vinegar or something sweet?
Yeah, there's a little bit of sugar in it. I'll post it on the group.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. Well, thank you very much. I guess, are you going to come to the 8 o'clock call?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. It's going to be so good to see your face again. So, all right, well, I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.